check.
Yeah, it's just got like a little, buzz. And I'm getting nothing's on.
For those who are here,
except for just like the one that like signals that it's on.
Back in the correct. Need to be wait a second, or what do you think? Okay, we'll go ahead and get the preview started. We'll start at North Point. First up will be a very good friend named Swallow. Brought one pig, but brought a very nice one.
Well, thank you, Ben, and thanks to everybody else for being out here. We love coming to this sale. We love older families for lots of different reasons, but anyway, we appreciate being here. This will be our only
It might be now.
tag 4, which is a call on when he's on, here I am style. That song which will be
Consistent
so again, tag 4, call, lines go right system.
I can't tell if it's reading the static or if it's picking up the noise. I think it's just reading.
Awesome, thanks, Gabe. Very, very good.
Yeah, it's not
That's a
picking
great letter. It's lot 1. He brought
picking up the static and not picking up the voice.
Bears that are scattered everywhere. And for those who are tuned in online, I think this one has as much upside from a more prospect standpoint or bear as any on sale. So we're going to pick for small farms.
And using the one that's labeled 2, yeah. I'll do that.
Next up will be Fondo Farms. John's here. He's out for the weather, and so he actually went back to the hotel to sleep there a little bit. Which one are you on, Anchor? Tag 6 would be John's first one. That's a 92-liter pig. That's a cheap seats, which would be a boar that Lackey and John bought from us at the second farm sale. It'll be a trick daddy's son. So that'd be lot 6. 24 will be the next Fondo one. That'll be 83 liter. That's another cheap seats. And that's a trick daddy son they bought from us. And then, Alex, what one do you want? 51 would be the other Fondo pig. That's a 91 liter pig. That's a trick daddy. Next up will be Olson Farms. Blaine and Christy and Cruz here had a long drive to get here, but certainly glad that they're able to bring some. Obviously, doesn't need introductions from the red breeder standpoint, but I'll let Blaine tell you about their pair.
We brought them in backwards, kind of fitting for our because, like Ben said, we came a long way. I've been friends with the local family and obviously Ben Haley, the girls, but also Larry Norrie and his siblings. It's really fun to be here and good event. It's been a fun weekend. A couple of red pigs and we have a full box of this. A couple of I want to do it. I'll start with the Gilter and Animal green bottles, and one's raised, we brought in on actually very happy with the guy out Bobell, some mate to the champion radio of the Expo or Louisville a couple years ago. The grand dam there is next chapter's what it makes. So if pedigrees and resale, something you think about, 33 would be one to definitely look in on. And this 8 pig, he's in January again, Delete Kit 312 is his pedigree. And he would definitely be the most different we've probably brought out as far as the extremes and the pieces. And he's out there. I think though, if you follow what we do in our program, make the patience, right feed program, and just maturity, I think he grows into a really neat piece. As far as the added stoutness, the added power, those deletes are good chested and stout mugs coming at you, and this guy's got a little extra lead in terms of features. So neat pair there. Again, really appreciate the opportunity and just friendship this weekend was fun, and thanks to the Bobell. Let's have a good sale.
Yeah, thanks, Blaine. I know that I haven't sold a lot this spring, but very, very high quality pair. Next up will be Rutledge Reds. Beanie is a good friend of ours. Brought his son Will with him. He's also the cook, so he does an awesome job of preparing the food, and we're glad he's here. He's focused really hard the last 3 to 5 years on buying some very, very elite red sows, and I'll let Beanie tell you about the 2 red ones he brought.
Even more so, I hope y'all enjoy the 2 reds we got. These are bread sow purchase we made at the Legends sale there in St. Louis back in November. There'll be a sword fight on Waymaker Drop Zone. The sword fight's boy that Bedicker's kept here. He would be a swinging sword boxer. The mom of this litter, the deal with this litter, she mother this year, previously. Married there, big lead off tonight, and is 34. Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Beanie. Those pigs hauled rough. They look a lot better today. So if you were through last night and saw them yesterday, and I would tell you that Beanie was excited to bring that pair, and 2 pigs I think have lots of quality. Bedicker's deals are very hot, and is one of the highest level. I know he sold it last weekend. There was extra special for a lot of money, and so definitely some sow power behind there. Next up will be Ammon Show Pigs. David's here with us. He brought his crew tonight. Bo, you ready to talk him? No, he's not ready yet. Anyway, David's a great friend of ours. Brought him a really nice pair of crossbreds I know he's been excited about. I'll let David tell you about those.
Like last night, thanks to Ben, Haley, and the girls again for having us back. Pair of crossbreds that we like a great deal. They'd be litter mates. Tag 10 would be the one that Alex is on here, closer to the block. And then tag, I think it's 26 that Riker's on. Their pedigree would read All Out War, Wild Side. And for pedigree guys, I guess after that it'd be King, Secret Society, Hillbilly Bones. The Hillbilly Bone sow would be a kind of an older original from Swallow, the original exchange that Bobell and Lackey would have bought. The grandma sow came from Lackey also. Like I say, a pair that we like a lot, and a pair that honestly, and Ben could probably attest, but I think a pair that beats into Illinois State Fair time or Midwest State Fair time pretty easy.
I think that's important to know because there's some variance in size and some of the males here especially, and we got to be honest with ourselves and tell people what we think they'll do. I think these are Midwest State Fair size bears. Really nice set from David.
I mean, to me, if that sounds a little right, it's something here. I hope it ain't just. That's fine.
Next up will be Foreign Farms, Logan and Caleb on 3. Very nice showcase. Logan also a great friend of us. Been coming here a long time. We showed some pictures of us when he was a few years younger, but all the second row.
Right.
Well, thanks again, Haley and girls for having us here. The first kid we're going to drop in here, he just tagged 7. He's going to be our lead off tonight. His pedigree will be Woke, Major League. Mom will be a first litter gilt that the Nolan crew was there at Illinois couple summer deal, winter class there. Short litter, this is the only pig we saved out of it, but man, I think she left us one with some high quality pieces here for the Woke deal, and that have that kind of leap ahead, step, range of motion. I think it's very close. I think this one fits in for a Midwest state fair type of goal all day long. Next pair we're dropping here, their pedigree will be Moneyline alongside Tricked Out. That Tricked Out sow in there will raise the 4th overall light cross barrel out of Ohio State from last summer. This sow's second litter. The first litter, she had some ruthlesses. We sold Guilt and Guilty that he's got back in his herd. This is a very promising young generator that we have. We've got a couple more of these mates that we're going to sell at Charleston next week. Very high quality litter. I like these pigs, are a good deal. Thanks again for having us. Holler if you have any questions.
Next up will be Dana Livestock. Blake's here representing their firm. Brought us a nice trio of crossbreds. I'll let Mr. Blake tell you about those.
Well, we're fortunate to be here tonight in Illinois to offer our trio of piglets. Thanks to the Bobell crew and company for having us. Our lead off, Tag Pie, that's the Double Male Pig that Ella's on. One that I would definitely say is Midwest State layer size. I think he's very fun and built for the guys that are judging in the state actually. One that I think has a lot of the extras. The main guild here is the velvet animal that Rocker is trying to get rolling here. And one that probably hauled a little tougher. I would tell you she's really getting back to full swing, and one that I think not only looks like a good jackpot guild, but one that could be an exceptional big one. Moving on now to our trio tonight with this blue one. For those of you that have been paying attention, the light and dark division across the country has been firing up. And I tell you, when this one picks its head through the gate, you're going to get reworked pretty fast. Just simply put, it's hard to find blues with this much hair, this much bone, and still have this type of look and flexibility. Thank you again to Bobell Company. really enjoy our time here in Lincoln, Illinois.
Thanks, Blake. I think that's a good thing to note. There's a couple new ones here. The farm had one, and Danner has one, and you probably saw the announcement this week on Facebook in terms of the changes in the Illinois State Fair, which I think are all great changes. I'm excited for the future there. But there will be a blue division this year at the Illinois State Fair, the yellow fair side, and they will actually get to go to the grand finals, so they don't have to show against the darks. The line division will be in the three that gets to go to the grand drive. So I think great improvements. I'm excited for the future of the Illinois State Fair and we'll do anything in there to kind of get some of that stuff done. So good trio from Danner Livestock. Next up will be Lackey Livestock. Red's here representing their crew. Always bring a good set. We love it. When Red crew come up, we have a great time, and I know a set that they're proud to have.
Two cross characters for lack of that, the Riker is on 10, 3 is on 10, 40. Our limits is legal way CC76.
Yeah. My other port might work. I don't even know. I've never. Yeah. I might have an adapter to do that to a quarter inch. But
You're welcome, Brett. Thanks for coming in. You all I wish we were better half than the two young boys could be, but I get it. Life's busy. But is that all that doing? It's okay. We'll start our assignments here. We've got several to go through, and we'll start on the field side of things here momentarily.
This will be a trio of 103 litter gilts. They'll be sired by Wide Awake and out of a Soul Never Before sow. The sow is a mate to Drake Fletcher's Granted, Illinois in 22. Riker's on tag 37. That'd be 103-6. Alex has got lot 20. Lot 28. That'd be 103.7. I guess now Riker's got her. And then the bigger of the 103s, or excuse me, the middle-sized one would be tag 38, 103-4. Wide Awake, Soul, Never Before. All right, we're good. Next up would be a pair of white gilts. They are crossbreds, obviously, with their color. And this would be a pair of 121 litters. Lot 35 would be the bigger one that has a little blue there on her hip. Their pedigree would be Out for Blood, smooth, on target. So that sow would have been a gilt that the Byers family in Minnesota bought from us, and then we leased her to the Brown family. They showed her a bunch and had some success with her. And then we retained her here. She's got a bear in Oklahoma that's won the Yorks and was bronze overall at Southwest District. Norvell's have that. We have really high hopes there for a couple weeks when he shows at the city. Again, I think a really nice pair of white gilts, especially I think as you look forward to the number of light cross divisions we have now, not only in the Midwest as well. I think a really, really high quality pair of them. We don't probably talk about this enough, but this sow is phenomenal in the crate. Never had to pull a pig out of her, and she raises pigs and does an awesome job. So I think just from a show gilt perspective or sow perspective, I think they have a lot of upside. Again, the bigger white one with a little blue on her that Alex is on is lot 35, and the smaller one that's got some red tinge to her there is lot 36. Out for Blood, smooth, on target. Another trio of crossbred gilts that are in pin 11. We'll see a Rikers. The two wider belted or kind of black-headed gilts would be a pair of 120 liter gilts. They'd be Wide Awake, backdrop, lock it up. So the sow has an interesting story. She's a full sip to the mother of Riker Johnson's sock bearer that won Breeders' Cup. So we've got a lot of faith in this sow generating. The little bitty one that Alex has got hooked up there is a 117. That'd be a Woke, Pass the Hat, Tell All Never Before. So the Pass the Hat would be a first litter gilt that we retained and kept her at the farm. And that's an awesome litter. There's two more males in here that are very, very high quality in my opinion. The Pass the Hat, the Tell All gilt would have been showed at Kansas City. One of Will Taylor's families had her, and she won her class there at Kansas City. Then the great-grandmother, these would be the Never Before sow that raced Cliff's Grand at Dallas. So a lot of interesting stuff on the bottom side of those 117 Wokes. The black-hipped one, the one that's out front there would be dash 5. So that would be lot 30. And then lot 31 would be the other Wide Awake gilt that Alex has got hooked up there. So Wide Awake, backdrop, lock it up. This would be a gilt that's in pin 9. That would be a 110 liter. Blown away proposal, never before. Blown away is where we sold the layer 2 years ago at Kings 2. Then the 16.8 proposal sow would be the mother of Bloomberg's gilt they showed last summer. Also, that sow is a litter mate to the mother of Testify. Those 16-liter sows have been big-time generators here. Again, like I said, with that white gilt, man, they do their job. They breed back. They raise pigs. Let's see if we can get her all the way out there, Alex. But, man, I think one of the very special gilts we're going to offer, 110 liter blown away. All right, we're good there. All right, we're going to start with some male pins here, and again, we'll work through the pins. These will be the ones out of pin number 8. The one that Alex on is 1043. That'd be tag 48. That'd be a lead the way, absolute kingpin. That the grandmother would have came from Heimer as a bred that we bought. He had those black-headed kingpin sows he sold a couple years ago, and we kept that absolute daughter. He is a double crip. I want to make note of that. We'll stand behind him, but he obviously needs fixed by a vet. You can see there on one side of his flank, he's got one right there that'll be taken out, obviously, by surgery. And then this 106-liter Barra is one of my favorites. Lot 14, he'd be a wide awake out of a Banner King of the Hill sow. That Banner sow would have raised Larry's gilt that won CPS and won a class in the heavies that we got back. One of my absolute favorite pigs in the sale. And I think from a size perspective, you know, we'll talk about that in all these pins. I think both of these are suited for a Midwest State Fair. I think maybe that you could stretch them if you wanted to, but I dang sure think that, you know, if your goal is to show in August in a Midwest state, I think these fit appropriately from that size perspective. So Riker's on 106.2, lot 14, wide awake, Banner, King of the Hill. Alex has got 104.3, lead the way, absolute kingpin. This will be the two males out of pin number 7, pair of litter mates, 109 liter males, out for blood, back slap, breaking rules. That sow would have been showed by Jada Dent. And I know that for those that maybe are colorblind in terms of needing a belted one, I would strongly encourage you to study this pair because, man, the out for blood deal's been awesome here. It's clicked. Those pigs have won at the highest level and continue to, you know, we're hoping to have a very good rest of the show season, and several of those are out for bloods that families have. And, you know, that's the mock board that's at Laird's. We used a bunch. Lot 21, I believe, is one Alex is on, the bigger calico. And then lot 40 would be the little hairy one that Riker's on. Again, from a size perspective, if you had a July show, I think that bigger one definitely fits that window. I think they're both very appropriate for a Midwest type of state fair. I think a really neat pair that maybe aren't as ideal in terms of color in some people's eyes, but man, I like this pair really good. Is that the last lot, or is that? That was lot 2. Oh yeah. I like it. All right, we're good. For those that are here, we do have a buy now sale that'll go on tonight. Those pigs are in the back. We're not going to run them through, but they're in the pens in general population with the pigs that are in live sale. The way that works is, at 9 o'clock that opens on showpig.com. The gilts are pre-priced at $1,000. The males are priced at $500, and it's the first one to bid. So if you're interested in those pigs and you've seen them in the back, I would encourage you. You can't wait. You need to be logged in and bid immediately because it's a first come first served type sale. There's 6 of those in the back. We started that last year and had great feedback, and still very high quality pigs. We wanted to offer them in a different setting, I guess. Another pen of Barris, Rikers on lot 17. That'd be a 110 liter blown away, proposal never before. Again, one of those 16 liter sows that's been a mainstay in our program. She's the mother of Bloomberg's gilt last summer, and also a litter mate to Testify's mom. Just an amazing sow that's done her job here. Alex has got the black-headed one, don't you, hon? That'd be a lot 16, 103-1. That'd be a wide awake, sold never before. So again, that sow would be a litter mate to Drake Fletcher's grand at Illinois in 22. Then the other male we have out here would be lot 18, 107-1. That's an out for blood out of a backslap sow. She's a mate to the grand at LSU in 23. What pen are these out of? These would be a couple of them out of pen number 5. Rikers on 117-1. That'd be another one of those wokes. Be a mate to that real neat gilt we showed earlier, and then our lot 2 pig we'll highlight here in a little bit. Woke past the hat. Tell-all never before. Again, that tell-all sow would have been a class winner in Kansas City. Will Taylor and crew had, and then the grandmother of her would be the mother of the grand at Dallas. So lots of interesting stuff. I think it's good to be transparent in terms of size. He does not look like a Midwest State Fair pig to me. And not that he's messed up or needs to be fed slow. I just think his growth curve and maturity curve is going to be different. I would call him a September, October type of pig, and I know that's kind of mind-blowing we're saying that in March, but just being honest of where we're at and how these pigs grow. I guess I like that one's window pretty good. I think that's a very, very high-quality pig. He's got the shag that's popular right now, and we can say that we're not into it, but it is what it is. So the one that Alex on is a 115-liter male pig. We've got several of those throughout the offering, and that is a where's he at here? Is he a 115? What? No, what's his tag number? 42. Yeah, tag 42. There it is. 115-6. Wake up call. Never before breaking rules. That sow would have raised. I'm sorry. That sow is the gilt that Reek showed that won Iowa in 22, and then we unfortunately lost her this time around. We fought strep on her in the crate, and so ultimately one of these pigs out of her will feed. I think that's a really neat pig as well. So we've got the tag 39 and the tag 42. Wake up call and woke. This will be tag 45 and 47, 112 litter bearers that are sired by Fast Track. Their mom would be, it's a great question. She's an absolute, actually, is what she is, I believe. No, I'm wrong. She's a pass the hat, right, Riker? Pass the hat, next man up, right? Yeah. That would have been, the sow would be the mother of Emma Garland's bearer that won Stock Show. And man, the Fast Track deal looks good here. It's been good across the country as well. Again, I think a different pair of them. The one that Riker's on is the bigger 112. And man, that one just screams to me like a middle or a heavy at Midwest State Fair. That's tag 47, and then 45, the little one that Alex is on. I think he could be a State Fair one if managed correctly in terms of width. But I think he could cruise in the fall as well. So really nice pair of 112 liter male pigs out of Fast Track. 45 would be the little one. 47 is the bigger one. Good. What? It's all day.
How many pets do you have? Like go out.
Yeah, but look, this. These would be the male pigs that are underneath the heater, and I think a really interesting trio of them. The black one that Riker's on would be tag number 12. He'd be an out for blood. He's 119 liter. His mom would be a pass the hat, tell all never before. She's a mate to the mother of the Oaks, and man, I tell you what, I know that's probably not the most popular color, but I love that pig, and I think he has a very, very high ceiling. I think he's a Midwest State Fair one. I think you could stretch him if your market so desires, but one of my absolute favorite pigs in the sale in terms of density and stoutness. That one, to me, it looks like what the Alpha Bloods that have fed very well for us look like. The little one that Alex is on is what number? That'd be lot 11, right? Yeah, that'd be lot 11. That's another wake-up call. Now Riker's got him. Again, I think a State Fair bearer for sure, just from his flexibility and comfort. The sows have never before breaking rules. Would have been Reek's gilt that won Iowa a couple years ago. With that paint job and that look, I think that one's got a big, bright future. And then the other 115 would be 115-1. That'd be lot 41. Again, another wake-up call. Never before breaking rules. So I think a trio of bearers that have lots of quality. Maybe some differences in terms of endpoint, but all very similar in terms of density. This would be the trio out of pin number 2. There's a pair of, no, we're in pin 3. Sorry, my bad. These would be a trio of 120 litter bearers, actually. The black one would be what tag, Riker? -2. So that would be lot 15, wide awake, backdrop, lock it up. Sal would be a litter mate or a full sip to the mother Riker Johnson's bearer. The one that Riker's on there is 120-3. That'd be lot 44. I would tell you that he's on a short list for me. I know that pig's got a different look to his top line, but maybe one of the boldest, squarest pigs in the offering. I think that it's really, really neat. And then the other belted one would be lot 43. That'd be 120-2. Yeah. So a trio of 120s. There's 15, 43, and 44. That's a wake-up call. He just honestly, he's not that big. He just got skinny and loose. This one, the skunk is not good. This one's a double rupture. He's too straight. That's a double. Yeah, that's a rupture. This one here, lot 104. This would be the 3 pigs out of pin number 2. There's a pair of 118 litter males. Those would be the predominantly black ones. And those are wide awakes that would be out of a first litter absolute sow that was 68 litter sow we'd raised. And I think a really neat pair. Lot 20 would be the one that Alex is on. Lot 19 would be the one that Riker has that he's got hooked up there. And then the traditional belted one in this pin would be 112-3, another one of those fast track pigs. That'd be lot 46. I think just 3 bearers that look like state fair ones in terms of bulk and density, but still loose enough hinged and good enough built to be big time kind of players there in August. So a trio of male pigs out of pin number 2. Okay, this will be the last pin that we'll preview tonight. I believe I haven't talked to Brent yet. We'll probably try and start the sale here in about 15 minutes. For those that are watching online, we're running just a pinch late, but I want to give everyone a little time after the preview before we start. So lot 1 would be the white-tailed one there that Riker's going to get hooked up. That's 113-7. That'd be a happy hour. Shame on me. Drop kick never before. Happy hours is the trace boar that's at Moyer's. And I just thought just a very, very far-reaching type of animal. Barra or boar option on him. We don't put any stipulations on any of those here at our sale. You buy him, you cut him if you want, you keep him as boars. It's up to you. But man, we thought just a very, very unique pig. We are going to do something different we've never done here. We're going to offer a choice of lot 1 and 2 to start the sale off because honestly, I don't know which one I like better, and I think that they're both very unique. The black spotted one would be lot 2. That'd be a 117-2. He's a woke, pass the hat, tell all never before. Maybe just as a far-reaching pig as we've raised in some time. I think he's got the big pieces to be either a fall barra or be just an amazing type of boar prospect. It'd be interesting to see as he continues to grow and where he's at, but I think that's a neat pig. And then 113-1. Would be lot 13. That's the white sock-footed pig. That's another happy hour. Shame on me. Drop kick never before. So I think, an interesting trio of them. We're proud to offer here. I think there's an awesome set of gilts and barrows in the barn, not only from us, but from other consigners. We encourage you that if you do buy something, if you do want to leave them here tonight, that's completely fine. We want to keep track of them and make sure health and feed and management goes according to plan. So please reach out to myself or other breeders as you buy them. If you are going to leave, CCI.live is a great bidding option, and we'll get the sale started here in about 15 minutes. So thanks everyone for coming. Make sure you help yourself to food and grab you a drink. Yeah, that's probably a good point, Ellis. So lot 1 and lot 2 will be choice to start the sale. We're going to sell both those, but we're going to offer them as choice. Buyer, the winning bidder will choose what they want, then we'll sell the other one. So they're both for sale, but we're going to do them as a choice to start the sale.